So it's early in the NBA season, and I want to talk to you guys about my impressions so far of the Eastern Conference. Now let's get started. So here at Dribble It Out, we talk about all sorts of NBA related content. We also post highlights, so if that is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. So we're about 2 weeks into the NBA regular season, and I want to give you my thoughts on what I've seen so far. And I want to start off with the Philadelphia 76ers. They were projected to be one of the top teams in the East. However, in this early going, they are not playing very good together. Markelle Fultz has been installed into the starting lineup in place of JJ Redick, which is kind of questionable, but it's all part of trying to get him to develop his shot, while many believe keep JJ Redick in and then add Markelle Fultz off the bench. And this is causing some issues, which is why currently right now they're just a 500 team with 4 wins and 4 losses. It's still early in the season. They can definitely turn it around, but as of right now, they're not playing up to the level where a lot of people have been thinking that they would be in, picking up where they left off in the end of the regular season last year and expecting to make improvements, which right now are not very evident. Ben Simmons still can't shoot, and the changes in the lineup are causing a little bit of turbulence. On the good end though, Joel Embiid is currently healthy, and that's good. The Detroit Pistons are currently playing really good basketball, and Blake Griffin had a monster game when he had 52 points, highest in his career. However, we do have to keep out an eye on them because last season, they started off really good, on fire and everything, and then towards the end of the season, now getting to the top 3 in the East is a little bit of a surprise. Boston Celtics are the favorites to win the East, even though right now until now they have been struggling to score the basketball, and everyone was just having like horrible shooting nights. But Kyrie Irving got a haircut, and that's good news because ever since he got a haircut, his hair is causing less drag. He's more aerodynamic, and he actually scored 31 points the other night. Whereas before, he was barely getting to 16, which for an all-star player, that's terrible. Unexpectedly, they weren't playing very good, even though they managed to squeeze out some wins because their defense is just that good. But their offense was horrendous. However, now that Kyrie Irving got a haircut, we can expect them to be back in par. The Toronto Raptors were expected to be in the top, and they are there, and they were playing really great. We have to see how everything continues to develop with Kawhi Leonard, where currently he doesn't play back-to-back games due to his quad injury. And surely their only loss has been to the Milwaukee Bucks, who are currently the #1 in the East. The Milwaukee who? Oh, the Milwaukee Bucks, yes. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if that's how you say it, has been playing phenomenal basketball and has led them to being the only team currently in the NBA to be undefeated. And that is a surprise because I didn't really hear anybody talking about them in the offseason, especially like I didn't. And they are playing out of their mind now. However, all these things that I've been mentioning are subject to change. Like I said, it's early in the season. Teams are still making adjustments to new pieces. Like the Boston Celtics didn't have Gordon Hayward last season. They're making adjustments now. Remember, Kyrie got a haircut. So all of this can change in a matter of seconds, which is why I'm actually gonna make a video in the mid-season, so be on the lookout for that several months from now. But in the game of the NBA, anything can change at any time. Some teams that I didn't expect to be struggling like terribly are the Cleveland Cavaliers. Even though I did not expect them to be a great team, I didn't expect them to be struggling as much as they have. And the Washington Wizards as well, with Bradley Beal and John Wall. They have a lot of issues going on personally in the locker room and on the court, and all of that is translating to big ol' L's. Everyone else is more or less where they should be, bottom feeding. So those are my early impressions in the East. I will make a video about my early impressions for the West, so stay on the lookout for that. I post on a nightly basis on my Instagram account called Dribble It Out. So if you're interested in that, please follow me there. I thank you very much for your time. Please leave a like, it helps me out. If you enjoyed it, subscribe for more if you haven't already, and check out my other videos. I will see you in the next video.